Hello, good evening and welcome to the business news segment on News 360. My name is Martin Nasirudat and here your business is my business. To the details now, the Tema Oil Refinery TOR has begun exporting refined gasoline to the West African sub-region. TOR raked in over $2 million within 3 months after processing 2 million barrels of crude oil. Acting Managing Director of the refinery, Kingsley Kwame Iwada, attributed the turnaround to a successful operational restructuring. TV3's Josephine Frimpong has more.
The alien Tema Oil Refinery had faced serious challenges until a new management took up a vigorous restructuring exercise in January this year. TOR lost all its key engineers and technicians to giant oil firms in Kuwait and Qatar during the challenging period. Tema Oil Refinery has gone through serious operational challenges, from frequent shutdowns to worker agitations and the infamous TOR death. But today, management say they have a better story to tell. The refinery has now come alive. The refinery since January has received and processed 2 million barrels of crude oil, bringing in over $2 million. Acting Managing Director Kingsley Kwame Iwada says TOR has come out of its challenging past.
What BOSS did was to go into an agreement with the refinery where the refinery would process crude oil for BOSS on a tolling basis. Instead of importing refined petroleum products, when we have the opportunity to work with a refinery which is also owned and run by Ghanaians, why don't we switch to importing crude oil? Have the refinery refine and process it so that we secure our jobs in country.
He explained how TOR began to export refined gasoline.
We couldn't predict how well the refinery would run, so we didn't curtail our refined petroleum product imports. Now, bearing in mind that when we did the initial projections, we were hoping to get 35,000 tons of gas oil or diesel from the first 1 million barrels. We got 63,000 tons. That immediately created a storage problem for us, and it was the same for gasoline. So we had to export.
The TOR debt, which currently stands at 1 billion cedis, is expected to be defrayed by the close of the year, following an agreement with 4 banks to pay as bond for 10 years. With the feet chalked up, workers and management had a lot to celebrate about.
Congratulations to the workers of the Tema Oil Refinery. Let's turn our attention to other business stories tonight. And as part of its strategic expansion drive, Standard Chartered Bank has opened a new digital branch at the Achimota Junction Mall in Accra. The new branch will offer online and face-to-face banking services to its customers.
Standard Chartered Bank has been operating in Ghana for more than 120 years, offering a banking experience to its customers. The bank, which introduced digital banking in the industry, is also noted for offering competitive rates. As part of its strategic expansion and offering comprehensive banking to the public, Standard Chartered Bank Ghana has opened the 28th branch at Achimota Junction Mall. The branch will offer digital and standard services.
Clients want to do their banking on digital platforms. They want to have control over what they are doing without anybody's help. And so the concept of this branch is that combination, bringing all that together. So you can actually transfer funds not only to accounts within Standard Chartered, you can transfer funds to clients outside Standard Chartered instantly. Previously, you know what you needed to go through if you wanted to fill a form to transfer funds to somebody. You can change your own customer information.
The branch has 3 zones, including a digital bar which gives customers the platform to do all transactions online. There is also a teletransaction unit where customers are assisted with their banking activities. Chief Executive Officer of the bank, Kweku Bedu Ado, said the branch is a turning point in the country's banking history.
A state-of-the-art smart branch. It combines both digital and traditional methods to offer our clients a unique banking experience. There are 3 distinct classes of customers that we serve. The digital aliens, and we have the digital migrants. And then we have the digital natives. So I'm glad that we are offering a model that takes care of everyone.
And still in the banking industries, EcoBank Ghana and Old Mutual have launched a retirement savings plan called the Eco Retire. The plan offers individuals a flexible savings package geared towards a personal pension plan that can be accessed at their convenient retirement time.
The EcoBank Retirement Savings Plan is designed for existing and new EcoBank customers to contribute monthly premium towards their retirement. The premium can increase when salary increases if the individual so wishes. Individuals can patronize a 5 to 10 years retirement package, within which period interest-free partial withdrawals of up to 50% can be made in case of any eventualities. The head of EcoBank Assurance for EcoBank Ghana, Beatrice Lane Tamaklo, assured technical systems are in place to check economic instability which may affect investment returns.
It is managed in such a way that interest rates or returns would be stable. If you retire at 60, we don't expect you to continue to pay contributions. But if you retire at 65 and you're still earning an income, you can still continue to contribute towards the fund. Should the market collapse completely, Old Mutual guarantees you that it will not pay you negative returns, but will shore up the returns with its own money.
The retirement package also has a life assurance cover of up to 10,000 cedis and a safety net in an event of death. One can have 100% access to the retirement investment after the maturity period. The EcoBank Retirement Savings Plan is available to adults above 18 years at EcoBank branches nationwide.
A lecturer at the University of Ghana Business School is worried that the services sector remains the biggest contributor to GDP. Latest figures by the Ghana Statistical Service shows that the services sector currently commands the biggest share of the economy, accounting for almost 50%. But Dr. Lord Mensah says this is unsustainable.
Ghana's economic growth for 2015 went down marginally compared to 2014. Figures from the Ghana Statistical Service show growth, including oil, reduced marginally to 3.9% from 4% in 2014. The decline, according to the Statistical Service, was influenced by a slowdown in the agricultural sector from 4.6% in 2014 to 2.4% in 2015. This was as a result of a reduction in cocoa production. The GDP estimates also show that the services sector currently commands a bigger share of the economy, accounting for about almost 50%, followed by agriculture with 28% and industry. But lecturer at the University of Ghana Business School, Dr. Lord Mensah, says it is dangerous for the services sector to be leading GDP growth.
We need services to be between the manufacturing and then the user of the product or whatever is being produced. So the services is more or less the rentiering, where you create market for products that has been generated through the manufacturing sector. And you realize that for the past few years, services sector has been leading our economy. And for me, I look at it as how we're going to sustain it.
The use of GDP as a measure of economic growth has also been criticized over the years. Dr. Mensah says it will be difficult to equate GDP to the well-being of the people.
As a country, we sit here and we see GDP completely dissociated from what? The well-being of the people. But there should be a bridge. Now, the reason why there's no bridge is that most of the activities, most of our spending activities has been politically oriented, where we send projects to places where they actually don't need it. So in the end, the value for money created is not there, and it does not reflect really in the lives of the people.
Well, that'll be it for Business on News 360. My name is Martin Esiedu Dati. Thank you for investing your time with us.